Alright, Bourbon Quest, let's go! Another edition tonight. Oh yeah, these are some of my favorites. The Elijah Craig Barrel Proof Series. Hell yeah. Stay hydrated, my friends. So, I guess I took this up like a week ago. I know a bunch of other whiskey tubers have already reviewed it, but now it's my time. Yeah. So, yeah, the highlight tonight is we're going to be doing a fresh crack and review of Elijah Craig Barrel Proof A122. Hell yeah. So, that's going to be the highlight. We're going to jump right into it, but the other Elijah Craigs, I got a private barrel 10-year that we may compare it to, along with the batch B521, which is one of my favorites. And then, so we got A122, and this is batch A121. Hell yeah. So, alright, let's get right to it. This is going to be a fresh crack, an uncorking, infinity pour, all that good stuff. So, yeah, let's jump right in, baby. Hope you all are having a good day. I'm having a good day. It's the middle of the week. I already worked 2 doubles. It's been tiring, exhausting, but all right, let's go. Cork pop for Elijah Craig Barrel Proof A122. America. Hell yeah. All right. And of course, this is a fresh crack, so we get to go into the overflow bottle of our infinity. Damn it, George, come drink some of this shit. Alright, so there we go. We'll be making a few announcements in the next coming weeks. We got a couple special things planned, but pour it into our overflow global decanter. Alright, we got that out of the way. But one person reached out to me. I need to reach out to some other people, especially if you're local to Knoxville. I'm looking to someone to come partner with me for editing, marketing, blah blah blah, because I just don't have time for all that shit. But anyways, we're still going to bring you the content. So Elijah Craig Barrel Proof A122. Let's get right to it. I don't know how much comparison we'll do because I've already had a couple drinks before we get to this, but alright. Elijah Craig Barrel Proof A122. This coming in at 120.8 proof. So moving on up. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. Yeah, it's that rich, dark chocolate, caramel, vanilla, a little bit of blackberry. I mean, the note. I'll be honest with you. The nose it's good. It's just from my experience with other Elijah Craig Barrel Proofs. Doesn't come off as one of my favorite. A little bit more chocolate and ethanol than I typically. I think the nose is subpar based upon my other experiences with Elijah Craig. So I know this has been getting really good reviews, but yeah, I get dark chocolate, mint, blackberry, and then hints of vanilla and caramel. Not my favorite notes. Alright, let's go to the palate. I mean, it's rich, it's dark. I get that chocolate, I get that mint, I get blackberry, and then You know, on the initial pour, man, I've been hearing really good things about this, and it's not bad. I just don't think it's, from my past recollections of Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, this is not one of my favorites. Somewhat disappointing. So, alright, I want to compare it to, I think this is the Private Barrel. I don't care about that. Yeah, this is the B521, which is one of my favorites. Well, even the A122 or A121. Let's compare these. So this is the B521, and then of course compare it to the recent A122. Yeah, like the nose is much more. I get more cherry, orange, vanilla, caramel. Yeah, I definitely prefer the nose on this B5. I can't, damn, B521, yeah. Yeah. And that's, I actually like that a lot better. So that's the B521. Granted, actually this one got a lot of heat because of its lack of heat. I think it was the lowest Elijah Craig Barrel Proof ever at 118.2 proof, but I actually prefer the nose and the flavor and the palate over the A122, to be honest with you. I think a lot of Whiskey 2 channels have been really raving about this one, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, again, it's not bad, but I actually like that B521 better. All right, let's cleanse the palate. Alright, let's go to the last year's A121. Hey, let me know what your thoughts are. If you've had these other expressions, again, I'm comparing them to, this is the A122, the latest released. I know it's freaking May, but we just now got it here in my market. We seem to be, you know, 3 or 4 months out from when they should be released to getting them. And like I said, from other channels I've watched, they've been raving about this, and I think this one got the least amount of love because of its low proof at only 118 and change. Now, this last year's A version, A121, was 123.6 proof. So let's go to that. Yeah, I get blackberry, cherry, caramel, vanilla, but I definitely get that blackberry and cherry. I almost get like a that cherry comes through as a Luden's cough drop, Luden's cherry cough drop, which I've not had in maybe a decade, but that's the nose I'm getting on that. All right. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. Oh. Yeah, now that's fantastic. I mean, it is. I mean, even on the palate, it's that Luden's, or how you say it, cherry cough drop with caramel and vanilla, but really that cherry. I mean, yeah, this would be a great cold remedy in the winter. You know, instead of having a cough drop, get your Elijah Craig Barrel Proof A121. Out of these three, this would probably be my favorite. followed by, gotta kind of keep these things, I think this is the B, so that was the A121, this is the B521, which I think got a lot of hate, not hate, but disappointment because of its lower proof at only like 118 and change. And then, like I said, a lot of people have been giving this A122 a lot of love, and maybe it's, you know, the fresh pour, but alright, let's cleanse the palate again. Stay hydrated, my friends. Really like that nose at all. It's my definitely least favorite on the nose. A little bit of sour apple even on it. I don't know. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. I'm going to go back and watch some other reviews again because I think that's one of my least favorite Elijah Craig barrel proofs, to be honest with you. I mean, I'd heard really good, I've been hearing really good reviews on it. Man, I just don't know. I mean, I've had probably like 6 or 7 now at this point, Elijah Craig barrel proofs, and I have to say I think that's my least favorite. I mean, honestly, out of these, I would think I would take last year's A121 as the best of these 3, and then this one I would finish second, even though I think it actually got quite a bit of hate because only being 118 proof, because proof isn't everything. And this one was getting, from what I've seen on other whiskey tube channels, this one was getting a lot of love, but not for me. I'm saying that's a pass. Yeah, I hope that they get better this year. That this is obviously the A122. Of course, you'll have B22 and then, or B, what is it? I guess it's B522 and then C922. To me, this is a big disappointment. And I think a lot of people were giving it a lot of raves coming off of this one, and I think it got hate because of its lower, I think it was the lowest proof ever for Elijah Craig barrel proof at 118.2 or whatever. And again, proof isn't everything, because I actually prefer that B521 over this A122 for sure. And maybe, hopefully, you know, it's not one of those that I think changes tremendously from the neck to air pour, but hopefully this one does get better with a little bit of air time. And I know I'm on the minority on this, but yeah, I think it's one of my least favorite Elijah Craig barrel proofs, although I was highly anticipating this because I'd watched 3 or 4 other whiskey tube channels out there that have been giving it higher praises. But I mean, it's still a great value. I got this for $65, and yeah, I mean, am I disappointed that I paid $65 for it? Absolutely not. I mean, it's still a great value, but when you compare it to my experience with the other 6 or 7 other Elijah Craig barrel proofs that I've had, it doesn't live up to those, in my opinion. And I know, like, this one got a lot of hate because it came in at 118 proof, but again, proof is not everything, age is not everything, and I actually think this is better than that one, in my opinion. I know I might be in the minority of that, but that's okay. I'm here to give you my opinion, not everybody else's opinion. Yeah, it comes off like cough syrup and medicinal. I am not a fan of this one. Yeah, black cherry. Man, you know what? I think I'm going to change my opinion. In that, no, not that I like it. I don't like it. I love Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. That's my jam. I think this is, honestly, go get these if they're still available. I'm gonna actually say it's a pass. If it's not a pass, it's definitely try in a bar before you buy. I am not recommending this at all. Honestly, I would say it's a pass, even at $65. It's not bad, it's not horrible, don't get me wrong. When I compare it to the others, it doesn't live up, in my opinion, to the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof reputation. I really give it a hard pass, but I think I'm in the minority on that. So, yeah. If you don't trust me elusively or whatever, I think it's definitely try it at a bar before you buy it. Although, at that $65, it's not horrible. It's not. It's probably worth the $65, but I'm going off of my experience with the other Elijah Craig Barrel Proofs, and this one to me is my least favorite that I've had. And again, everybody's palate's different, everybody's opinion is different, and that's cool, that's fine. Like I said, I think this beef, god damn it, I'm getting old. This B521 got a lot of hate because of its lower proof than 118, but to me, it's better than this. And this one's been getting a lot of praise because it was coming off of some lower proof high points to some and higher proof, which typically I'm in agreement with that. I tend to like the higher proof stuff with the enhanced flavor and enrichments and stuff, but again, proof is not everything. I would take this one over this one. I know I'm probably in the minority over that, and this is even better, the A122. So yeah, Bourbon Steve's opinion is this is a pass, but if you think you have to have it, I would at least recommend trying it in a bar before you buy. And I think that's the first time I've ever said that on Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. Try before you buy, because usually they're fantastic. And again, it's not bad. It's just I don't think it lives up to the brand. And I know I might be in the minority, and that's okay. Alright. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you find it informational. But thank you for subscribing. If you haven't done so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost anything. Helps the channel out. Smash that like button. Leave a comment. And hey, ring that bell for notifications, because we got more videos, and that way you don't miss a damn thing. Actually, I'm really disappointed in that one. But it just goes to show you, enjoy what you like. And I know you get information from people like myself and other whiskey dude channels out there, and that's great. Try and find someone that you're lined up with palate wise. And I think most of us try to give you our honest and unbiased opinion, despite what other people might be saying. That's what I'm telling you is that I've been watching 3 or 4 or 5 other channels that have been giving high claims to this, and I'm not saying they're wrong, but it doesn't line up with what I like. And I know this one got a lot of hate, but I would much prefer this be 521 over this A122, in my opinion. And I know I'm in the minority, but that's okay. And you may disagree, you may agree. Leave your comments. What's your experience with these? I mean, I'm typically a big fan of the Logic Grade barrel proofs. When you can, I still think even this one that I don't like, it's probably still a good value at $65 because anymore on special releases and blah blah blah, we're getting into the $100 bottles becoming the floor, and that's unfortunate. Don't get me wrong, there's still some great Jim Beam white labels at $15 and Evan Williams Bottom and Bond and whatever, but $50 used to be the high point for an expensive bourbon. Now it's easily gone to $100 and maybe even to $200. So let's go, Brandon. That's what you got. Not only in bourbon, but gas prices are at a 4-decade high. Inflation's at a 4-decade high. And hell, I'm approaching only 5 decades old. So, and now it's not only hitting the gas market, it's hitting the bourbon market. We gotta do something about this, because this cannot continue. Housing. Jesus Christ, our homeless situation is already not good, and in the current environment, that's only going to double or triple. So now we're going to not only have our current homeless population, now we're going to have homeless families with wives and children, because we need something to happen now. Granted, my focus is on whiskey, but more importantly is health care and housing for families and children. And Jesus Christ. Alright, that's my political rant, but let's go, Brandon. Let's get something changed. We're on a verge of a crisis, in my opinion. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. Stay hydrated and drink more whiskey. Hey, let me know what you think. Smash that like button. Leave a comment if you disagree, if you agree, what your experience has been. But as always, my wish for you is that all your Bourbon Quest dreams come true. Ha ha! That's a wrap, yo!